Welcome back. Is it a spa or a gym for horses with lots of playtime? We want to give you a look now what's behind the brand new one-of-its-kind facility on Long Island to rehabilitate injured horses, whether at the racetrack or your very big backyard. At the newly opened rehab center in West Hempstead, it's time for a good wash. Then on to a relaxing dip in the hot tub before finishing it off by taking in a quick tan. Looks like your typical spa experience for this mix of show and race horses, but there's much more than meets the eye here.
This right here is the stifle muscle, and she had an injury on it.
This cutting-edge therapy is particularly effective for horses who've undergone surgery or who have had injuries to their legs.
The goal, obviously, is to cut down recovery time.
Alex Jacobson just opened the new rehab center inside the equestrian center he's spent millions upgrading. Trainers use cutting-edge technology to first relax these injured horses into what eventually becomes a vigorous workout, such as sloshing away on this treadmill submersed in water. It's already drawn the interest of professional trainer Ed Barker, who manages a dozen racehorses at Belmont and Aqueduct Racetrack.
If you can get a horse that normally would take 3 months to heal, and you can take them to a facility like this, where it would you get them back to the races in a month.
Rather than a hot tub, the waters in the Aqua Trainer are actually cooled to stimulate muscle tissue. And there's no tanning in the vibrating solarium that uses a vibrating, pulsating platform to deliver soothing infrared light, proven effective in horses having trouble standing.
One, you can see he's getting the weight off his legs, and he's still getting exercise.
Rehab managers say the high waters in the giant hydro spa actually create a sense of floating for the horses, even as they trot on to their recovery. And joining us now are Alex Jacobson. He is the owner of both the Horse Rehab Clinic that you just saw a profile there, and also the owner of the completely rebuilt New York Equestrian Center, where the Horse Rehab sits. It's on Eagle Avenue in West Hempstead in Nassau County. And also Denis Smith, who runs the Horse Rehab Clinic at the Equestrian Center, and welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us here, Richard.
So, Alex, you spent millions building a new equestrian center at this, what I guess, about a century-old site where horsing has gone on for many decades, and a lot of people saying it's a bit of a treasure right outside of New York City.
Yes, its history goes back to 1924, where it was originally built, and over the years it's fallen into a dilapidated state of disrepair. When I purchased it in 2006, I had a vision on making it a state-of-the-art indoor facility that could actually sustain the next 100 years. So we went ahead and did that.
Well, you got the cutting-edge stuff, and Denise, our anchors, were joking that they'd love to give that a try. You could just see them now, right? Taking a dip in the Aqua Trainer.
I could. I mean, I'm sure it's similar to your day at Red Door.
Yeah, I'm sure you hear this a lot. It looks appetizing, but on the other hand, it's quite the workout for these horses.
It is. It is.
Explain a little bit about what is meant with each machine. You have the Aqua Trainer there. You had the one with the pulsating lights, the infrared lights. Talk about what these actually do to help the injured horses.
Well, each machine is unique in its own way. All these pieces of equipment are state-of-the-art, and it really depends on whether you're looking to condition the horse to prevent an injury or whether you're looking to assist recover an injury. We work really close with a lot of veterinarians and some of the best trainers in the country. We really refer to whatever rehabilitation program they give us for each piece of equipment.
I was surprised to hear how many horses do get injured. It's pretty routine, is it not, for them to suffer? What type of injuries do they typically suffer, Denise?
Majority of the injuries that we commonly see are muscle-related, tendon-related, or ligament-related.
And this kind of treatment, has it been proven effective in this? I mean, how is this better than whatever there was before, compared to what you used to do?
There's a lot of conventional ways that we used to approach medical situations like that. By using these state-of-the-art equipment, it cuts the time in half. There's been 2 decades of studies showing dramatic results.
Yeah, and it quickens the time, because a lot of this is would have been manual labor before, right, Alex?
Absolutely. There's been case studies done by universities for the last 2 decades, and the best riders in the country, as well as veterinarians, stand behind this type of rehabilitation and conditioning for their horses.
No, and it's not just race horses who would be good for this. I know you get some show jumpers, but then there's people who own horses. Would this work for them as well?
Absolutely. This is really for any injury on any horse. You know, while competition horses, like athletes, you know, might go under a little bit more strain, and this is a little bit more lucrative for them to be able to get back to work sooner. Any horse that suffered, you know, a muscle injury, a tendon injury, or leg injury would benefit from a number of these.
So, Denise, how much time can it cut from the rehab in a typical case?
It, again, depends mainly on the injury. For example, you know, if there's a stifle injury, that with the more conventional ways of medically managing that with the veterinarian, that injury can take up to a year, depending on which form of, you know, whether it's stall rest or turning the horse out to a pasture. These machines can pretty much get the horse going up within 60 to 90 days, at least back to light work.
And then they're back to work, and of course you're avoiding surgery in some of these cases, but the more severe cases you still would have to go for that, wouldn't you?
Sure. This is, you know, this is great for post-operative care, you know, as well as maintaining and really physically keeping the horses in a state of avoiding an injury.
Well, and you're working with an animal hospital nearby. What's the name of the organization?
We work very closely with Cornell Ruffian Equine Hospital. It's in Elmont, New York, right across from Belmont Racetrack.
Yeah, so they can refer folks to you post-operative, and that's Cornell, the famous Cornell.
Yeah, that's Cornell Hospital, recently reopened again at Belmont Racetrack, you know, and they're servicing all the horses on Long Island now, which is a great benefit.
So now if somebody's interested in this, Denise, how do they contact you, and how would they reach you guys to have their horse looked at by you folks?
We strongly recommend a referral from their veterinarian or one of the surgeons or main vets over at Cornell Ruffian Equine Hospital.
Well, everybody loves it, and you know, it looks like they're having fun in there too. If they could smile, we would. They probably do smile.
They do.
Well, Denise Smith and Alex Jacobson, thanks for talking to us and horsing around with us this morning with the new rehab center at the New York Equestrian Center in West Hempstead.